Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes here. I'm going to explain the latest blog that I wrote in this video. For now, it really looks like Chicago to Iowa. North of Chicago, more into Wisconsin, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska here. For now, it appears to be the heaviest area of snow that's going to get hit the hardest. It's still 7 days out. There's time for adjustments. Could adjust north, could adjust south, but realistically, to me, it looks like the bulk of the system is going to stay north of Chicago. So this is the Canadian run. This is more bullish south than the GFS. I actually meant to put the GFS on here first, but I didn't. But anyways, I'll kind of do this in reverse. But the Canadian has this low pressure system kind of coming up like this. So anywhere north and west of this line would have the best potential for heavy snow per this model. Now I do think this model might be a little bit uh, too far south, but for now it's worth watching. When you have this kind of snow just north of Chicago, you got to watch it this far out. But then again, like I said, I'm not real certain that this thing shifts any further south than where it's at now. If anything, I do think it might go a little bit further north. Um, Anyways, let's take a look at the GFS. Now, the GFS snow amounts are very similar to the snow amounts on the Euro. The main difference between the GFS and the Euro is this. The GFS that you see here kind of tracks kind of up like that. The Euro, which is very, very strange to me, tracks like this. It tracks down through Arkansas and then kind of does one of these and then does one of these. That just didn't make any sense to me. So I'm not really going to talk too much about the Euro. But what was even more curious is the snow. The snow map of the Euro almost looks identical to the GFS with less snow amount on the Euro right in here. That snow is missing there. There's no accumulating snow per the Euro in this little circled area. So anyways, let's talk a little bit more about the GFS. I actually like this track, and I'm not a big GFS guy, but it seems realistic to me. So to conclude where I'm going on this post, we really need to watch these areas here. This area going through here, I'm going to say about right there, and that area right up in there. That to me looks like the most significant area of snow that's going to fall with this system. Now, can it shift south? It can. Is it likely? No. It really looks like Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas. It looks like it's going to be a big time storm for these areas. Um, Heavy, big winds, potential near blizzard conditions, especially in Iowa and Nebraska. So it's definitely worth watching. It could be a very impactful storm, which tends to happen in the Midwest and Great Lakes region around Groundhog Day. So to conclude, I'll keep posting on this thing, and for sure, if I see any changes, I will be posting on any changes right away, especially if I see changes going a little south toward the Chicago area.